So the AC kicks on. It's too much for this thing to handle and it shuts down. The tank's at 80 and pushing right now, so that should give me the pressure that I need to get this tire going up. Okay, all caps are on, except for one, I lost it. Can't find it anywhere. Oh well. Turn signals. I could have swore this one was out yesterday. I guess I was having heat stroke / stress stroke or something. Is that a thing? Stress stroke? Working. So I'm running the truck right now to charge the AMG battery in here because I watched TV for so long. Oh, here's good news. I put the generator on, but I didn't turn the AC real cold, just comfortable. The generator ran for 17 hours last night. So working. So yeah, that's pretty crazy on 2.5 gallons of gas. So, and I keep my refrigerator plugged into the generator now, so that allows the television to run off the AMG. So this is what was happening. I plugged the TV in. See, I don't know what's going on. This battery says it's 50%. See the cooler? It's just flashing. 10 volts, and it doesn't seem to stay cold on battery power anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. But I plug the TV and everything into the generator. So when the generator kicked, it was enough to shut it down for a split second, so the TV kept turning on and off. So I have to charge this in order to run the inverter for the TV. Everything else I'm keeping on generator power. Whew, it's a hot one. All right, we're gonna get some lunch now. Well, we've tried to do something really cool out here, but everything just keeps breaking on me. I don't know what to do. The generator's just tripping, so. Hello. Good start for a trip across the country. Connecticut to Texas, right? Started right at 8 o'clock this morning. It's now like 3 o'clock. Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and now we're in Virginia. 7 states before break time tonight. Everything good on the truck. My mileage is 7.6 with the low load. The only thing that went wrong this morning, we almost got in a wreck, and it was, okay, these things have slid again. They keep sliding over, right? See that? So I'm just knocking them over and tightening them down. So back to my story. I guess a cop had pulled someone over, okay? We're all traveling down the road, boom, boom, boom. Way up on the right. Cop gets going. Okay, no problem. There's a line of 3 cars in front of me, and that person jumps out into traffic. Like, boom, and doesn't gun it. 2 cars in front of me. White BMW, almost rear ends, goes off to the side. I cannot stop. I'm barreling down, so the BMW is now on my right side. I got my horn on, braking as hard as I can with the horn on. I look at my left mirror, semi's barreling down on me. My right, the BMW is right beside me on the side, the shoulder. Then there's a hill, and then in front of me. And I'm braking, and I made the decision. I was like, I'm either gonna knock the BMW off into the grass down the median, I'm gonna pull out in front of this semi and cause a huge pile up, or I'm gonna crush the cars in front of me. So, decision was made, horn on, foot on the brake. Whoa. Thank goodness they got going. I came within this close to smacking the rear end of that car. But man, it was, anyhow. Yeah, that was the closest to a wreck I've ever come, but thank God, watching out over me. This load is holding well. It has been shifting just a tiny bit. I keep tightening the chains. See that? You can see it, right? Well, I just keep ratcheting down the chains on every stop. And yeah, tighten these things down and that's it. Oh, there we go. That's it. We've clocked almost 400 miles this morning, so we got another 200 and change to go for our 600, because we have to do 600, 600, 600, and then 200 for the last day for drop day on Wednesday. So maybe we'll, if we can, if the gas stations and everything work out, maybe we can bust a little bit more. But I'm on my 30-minute break after, I started at 8 o'clock, finished at like 2:45, so almost 7 hours, and yeah, feeling pretty good. I think that's about it. So we will see you tonight. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. You know, I was bragging about how the air conditioner and everything was working so good. The generator conked out last night around 10 o'clock. Just kept tripping the breaker. And finally, it was literally, I'd set the breaker and then it would trip. So at like almost 11 o'clock, I said, that's it. There's nothing I can do about this. So I had to idle the truck last night. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. I've been thinking about it all morning, and there's a chance that maybe one of the wires for the AC unit has started to come loose somewhere, so it's arcing, causing that the breaker to trip, go into protection mode or whatever. So that's now they're all tight, so they won't be going against my tires there. But yeah, hopefully that's what's going on. So when I park tonight, I'm gonna take apart the plug, because I had to make that plug for the wire to run through the truck there. So I'm gonna take apart that plug and see if all the connections are good. And if that's all good, then we'll have to go take apart the inside unit at the top there and see how the connections are looking. But that's it. There's our update. 400 miles into our 2,200 mile journey. So we'll see you in a little bit. What's up? 590 miles on the gas that we had, plus idling all night. So that's impressive for the old girl. Like I was mentioning earlier, here's my theory. We'll check it out. This is the plug, right? I'm gonna take it apart and see if all the wires are in place, because maybe that's arcing somehow. It's a long shot, I know, but well, let's find out. looks fine, look. Okay. Oh, shoot. So when I put the generator in, this handle that comes out, I unbolted it and then I wrapped some like pipe wrap around it, cut holes through this and then wrapped, and that holds it in the bottom. And that pipe wrap is just kind of disintegrated because I have to change the oil after every trip. So I'm wondering, because this thing's moving around now, said if the wire's pulling, and this is not plugged in all the way. That's pretty solid right there. What is this? 120. Let's do a test and see what happens. Overload gone. See that? Just killed it already. It's the Dometic again. Literally lasted like a week this time. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's almost killing my generator. Okay, well that might be the biggest piece of crap in the history of the world. I don't know what else to do. Eco mode is off. Something's wrong with the generator. Yeah, I guess it's the generator. Just won't get going. Fuel filter might be plugged, I don't know. So the AC kicks on. It's too much for this thing to handle and it shuts down. But now it won't even run. So it's idle in the truck until we go back to Florida. Try to fix this now. What do you do? Nothing. You know, normally I'd be putting this on a plate and then put it in the microwave, but that doesn't work. So we're just mowing it right out of Tupperware, whatever this is, styrofoam. And if that generator doesn't fix easily, then this thing's gonna get another makeover, and it's gonna be strictly reducing weight. I can get rid of that, I can patch the hole, get rid of the generator, then I don't need the gas can over there, so I'll take off all the toolboxes. I can probably lose over 1,000 pounds on this thing, so that might be going down because I'm not spending any more money on this thing. I will idle it every night, is what it is. But Chester's Chicken, we are it is 10 after 8, which is wonderful. We're gonna get rolling early tomorrow, 6:30 at the very latest. So see you tomorrow. What's up? What is it? It's 10:30. I'm in Louisiana, I think. Yeah, Louisiana. I went to bed at 10 o'clock and I try to use just the fan and keep the window open, but it's like 74 degrees out and it's humid and I'm sweating. I'm laying in bed, so the KDL Hotshot Hotel is turning into a $50 a night reservation as opposed to a $12 a night, since we have to idle the truck now. So I'm doing this, and then is that good? Since these lights don't turn off, the dash lights, put my sweatshirt over those. Camera light down. There we go. Okay, 640 miles today. So another good day. 2 stops. But filled up with fuel, celebrated. It was only $5.50 a gallon down here. So wow, that's improvement, right? But yeah, tracking one more 600-mile day, and then we'll be dropping Wednesday morning. And that's where we're at. So good night. So this place is like some shipping, but yeah, mass confusion. You see all the trucks over there. The guy told me to back into one place, so I backed in. Another guy tells me to move, and now they're telling me to come over here. So this is a little more calm and cool and collected. Okay, that's where we're staying. Alright, let's try to figure this out, y'all. Leave the old truck running. I notice when the camera's like that, it just points at my belly. And that's not cool, so. Alright, let's figure this out and unchain. This place is a zoo. Like, I ain't kidding. Just constant coming in and out, forklifts loading everywhere, but I said just wait out here, so we'll get it unchained. Okay, that was a long trip. 2,200 miles, $4,800 is what it is. Going to get paperwork signed, then we're heading to San Antonio, Texas. If you like Hot Shot, if you want to see what it's like on the road, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.